Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back with another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be doing the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode number 6, One World, One People review here on the channel. So yeah, the season finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier has come to an end, or the second Marvel show has come to an end here today. So yeah, pretty interesting, pretty bunch of stuff to talk about, really interesting episode. Yeah. Just before we start as well, next week Friday I will be reviewing this in depth, like the whole season. I will not, just in case you're wondering, this review is only for this episode 6, so I won't be talking about anything from like the previous episodes or anything like that. So I want to make sure that's clear as well. But yeah, I guess let's get into it. So another Marvel Disney Plus show in the books. Now we have to wait about a month and a little bit to get to the next one, which is going to be Loki, which I'll be reviewing on the channel when it comes out. But yeah, let's get into it. So 6 episodes, and this is the 6th episode. Really interesting. Elevated a bunch of characters. Definitely some good action. Yeah, had some character development, and it was pretty good. This episode played the more traditional kind of heroes versus bad guys ending to the whole battle, the end battle, if you must say, where we got a few different characters and stuff like that. So yeah, we saw pretty much a culmination of this whole show. So we saw at the start of the episode, it was surprisingly the reveal, as most people thought as well. Sam actually got the Captain America costume, which in my opinion looks awesome. I really like that costume. It looks really good to me. In my personal opinion, I think it looks awesome. Uh, so I thought that was really cool. We saw him with the Captain America shield beating up some flag smashers. We saw Batroc. Pretty much the whole episode was them fighting, and the culmination of them winning and stuff. Pretty usual for a superhero show. So I guess I'll just give my thoughts honestly, because I feel like it wastes a lot of time just talking about the whole episode, going over everything. If you want, you can go watch it yourself, or I'll just give you a brief summary. Pretty much, they just fight each other, and in the end, we see like all of them coming together: Falcon, Winter Soldier, Agent Carter, and U.S. Agent, all coming together to fight Carly and the Flag Smashers. So that's pretty much what happens. Oh yeah, let's get my thoughts, I guess. So I thought the action scenes were really good. I think they choreographed it awesome. Uh, Batroc's character ended up dying out. I don't even know if he's dead, to be honest with you guys, because I thought he was dead in the first episode. In all honesty, I thought he was dead. I thought he was gone. So that really surprised me when came back. So I was like, I have no clue if he's dead or not. And I thought he was completely gone after Winter Soldier. So I was like, maybe he's gone. That's not the case. He actually comes back. So I don't know if he's gone permanently or what. Because we did see some gunshots, but we never explicitly saw like him getting shot in the head, which will obviously kill you or whatever. We just saw him on the ground. We also got the reveal that Power Broker was actually Sharon Carter. A lot of people guessed it. It was kind of predictable because of just the kind of teasers we were getting at each episode, where she was like on the phone talking to like going like, I'll double the money and stuff like that. So a lot of people obviously were guessing, yeah, it's Sharon Carter. And by no surprise, she is Sharon Carter. Um, yeah, I thought that was honestly a bit predictable. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes because she didn't die or anything. And nobody knows Sharon Carter's the power broker except the people who work under her. And I think Batroc knows, but I don't know if he's dead or not. And Carly Morgenthau, she's dead as well. That's another thing. Is Carly Morgenthau ended up dying in the end that we saw there. She ended up dying, which was a bit of a surprise to me, honestly. I was kind of predicting that maybe they would turn her and maybe she would become good a little bit or whatever, or she would willingly go to jail, or I don't know what the deal was, or she would sacrifice herself, but she ended up dying by Sharon Carter shooting her, so she's dead pretty much. But I don't know if the cause is permanently dead. I don't think the Flag Smashers as a group is dead. Uh, yeah, I don't think that would happen. That's happening. Uh, yeah, and we saw in the end, we saw just we saw the remaining few Flag Smashers just die, but I'm expecting more to come in like the rest of the world. Another thing is we saw U.S. Agent's character get kind of elevated as we saw just his whole character get just much better in terms of him acting more heroic, as we saw in the episode here, as we saw him come and he was running, and he was just like he's helping Sam and Bucky fight them, and surprisingly he wasn't trying to like brutally murder these Flag Smashers. He was actually fighting them, which I think was really interesting as well. And then we also saw U.S. Agent have to decide between saving some politicians or saving, or not saving, fighting Carly again or trying to kill her or whatever. But he ended up trying to go save the politician, so that just shows major improvement in his whole character. And I don't think he's really that bad, to be honest with you guys, anymore. I think John Walker's character is pretty decent. I mean, he's not the best of guys, but he's definitely an interesting character. He's shaping up to be one of my probably a good character for me. I don't know, I just enjoy him, and I enjoy him even more because at the end of the episode we saw that he was becoming U.S. Agent. Like he got a signature black suit he has in the comics, so I was like, oh yes, I've been waiting. I was waiting for that to happen because I really like that suit. I think it looks really cool, and just I think the U.S. Agent character is pretty cool. Uh, Yeah. So yeah, I'm still kind of on the fence, to be honest with you guys, in John Walker's character, but I think the Wyatt Russell, he plays him well, and same with his writing. The people who wrote his character really did a well job. It's just I don't know if I like the character, but to me I like the character in a good way, or I dislike the character in a good way. I guess it gets a reaction out of me. That's the prime focus here. Um, Another thing, especially, is the whole. I think it's kind of setting up the Thunderbolts because we see Zemo, we see him in the raft. He's watching, but we also see Falcon, as he's talking to the GRC. I think it's called. He was talking about the whole problem with these governments and kind of explaining Carly's motives and stuff. And we see like everyone's looking on and stuff like that. Like all the characters like Torres, Zemo, Isaiah Bradley, and Eli Bradley. They're all looking at the TVs or whatever. I don't know if it's TV or whatever. But they were looking at it and they were like, wow, this guy's really good. And that happened. We also see that Isaiah Bradley, he got a memorial, or not a memorial, but he got like a statue uh, commemorating his service to the United States, which I thought was a really good scene as well. I thought the person who plays Isaiah Bradley, he does a really good job of doing it. It seems like he's not really acting in that, which I thought was really fantastic in my opinion. Um, yeah, back to the Thunderbolts thing. They didn't explicitly be like, oh, Thunderbolts this or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure they're trying to set up the Thunderbolts because Zemo is in the raft. We saw that. We know he's in the raft. We know he's there, and we know that uh, U.S. Agent is kind of following now Fontaine, also known as Miss Hydra in the comics, and he's kind of following her, and she's the one who gave him the U.S. Agent thing, and that also makes me believe that the Thunderbolts as well, because we see that John Walker doesn't seem like a villain, but he's not exactly like a superhero. Uh, and I'm thinking that they might come into the Thunderbolts, especially with those characters, because again, the Thunderbolts are like the Marvel version of Suicide Squad, where it's like villains turning good or anti-heroes or whatever. Not the brightest characters. And we also see there, especially too, Winter Soldier decides to reveal to that man that he killed his son as Winter Soldier, and we see he's like kind of avoiding them and stuff like that at the end, and we see like he's becoming friendlier with U.S. Agent. So that could be also leading to maybe Winter Soldier joining the Thunderbolts. We might see that happening. Uh, yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the end, as well as Sharon Carter getting pardoned, and then she was calling somebody, saying ready the buyers and stuff. So yeah, there could be definitely some whole bunch of things there, which I'll definitely cover up in cover. Sorry, I didn't mean to say cover up. I mean cover in the next week's video for the complete season review. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.